Yeah, we had a very different year last year. We played with a lot of small midget, shall we say, guards. We played 5 guards on a nightly basis as we had injuries to both posts, but that happens in basketball. So feel like our easiest improvement will come from the fact that we keep our bigs healthy and out there. So we are at this point healthy. Molly Franson's back as a center who was a very talented player a year ago that got injured, and then we also brought in another center, 6'3", in Lauren Cody, that we expect big things from both of those guys in the post. So we believe the addition of our recruits, along with bringing back some quality veterans, that right away we hope will help us continue to improve and build upon last year's record. But you know, obviously the conference is very tough, and so it'll be a grind each night. We bring back some exciting new returners for us. You know, anytime you can bring back all conference players and 4-year players, that gives you a leg up. Karma Jeremy will lead that group right away, as Karma's been a 4-year player for us and just a phenomenal player. Was an all-conference player a year ago. She drew the assignment of having to go down and play in the block when we lost our bigs. She did a masterful job at that, but at limited size. But she will lead our returners, and expect great things for her as she enters her senior year here and knows us inside out, knows the league inside out. So I think getting her back to her natural position at the forward spot will be a big help for her too. Right alongside of her running buddy, Faith Sanders, who was a new player for us a year ago, transfer, who went on to be an all-conference player as well. Faith's a great athlete, can drive the basketball as quick as anybody we've ever had. Getting to the rim, shoots the 3 pretty well, defends really good, so expect for her to have a great senior year as well. Griffin Dempsey and Morgan Lund both are back. Both were starters in that lineup and played valuable roles a year ago. Both bring great shooting ability to us. Griffin Dempsey shoots the 3-ball real well. She'll transition and play some point for us, as well as some 2-guard. Morgan Lund is a great shooter, as well as one of our bit more our higher IQ kids. Understands the game real well, understands our system, so we expect good things out of those 2 seniors, as those 4 are our senior class. We then bring back Rachel Warden, who played behind our all-world senior out last year, and that's now back helping us in Elena de Alfredo. So Rachel will play the 1 for us, and as a sophomore, she had a great learning year last year, learning without having to be thrown to the wolves. So she's done a great job, looks good so far in practice, running our team. I'm excited for Rachel. She'll do good things for us. The other returners for us, then obviously, as I said a minute ago, is Molly, who comes back from an injury, but I think her addition will be huge for our basketball team. Yeah, we had a great recruiting class. We bring in 5 transfers, 2 freshmen. We're excited about those guys. They're blending in really well in practice, making us our practice is very competitive. Everything we do drill-wise, every offense or defense assignment that we're doing has got great competition across every position. So the key there, I think, is going to create a lot of depth, something we haven't had. We can play some different lineups and do some different things. But right away at the top of that list would be a transfer. Stasia Titer is a former teammate, I should say, of Karma Jeremy at Colonial High School, transfer from Georgia State, 2-year starter up there. Can absolutely score the basketball, just a tremendous player. We expect big things out of Stasia. Aaliyah Abney is another transfer from the Orlando area that is just going to be a sophomore for us. We're excited to have her. Really great at getting at the rim, shoots the ball well, can score at all 3 levels. As she learns our system, she's going to be a huge impact for us. We have a transfer from Bradley University and Emily Ashu, who's a really good 2-guard, can shoot the ball well from the 3, a good athlete, attacks the rim. Was coming off a little bit of foot surgery back in the summer. It's now really gotten herself going good. We're excited about Emily. The backup center, or center that's competing for time there, is Lauren Cody, who transfers to us from St. Joe's Division II school that closed. Really excited about having her. 6'3" player, gives us some depth and some height down in the block that we didn't have a year ago. The other 5th transfer is a Wagner University transfer in Julia McClure, who was a starter there the last 2 years for Wagner. Very strong physical guard / forward that is a glue kid, does a lot of tangible things for you. Similar to Karma in regards to strength, so we're excited about having her and expect good things from her. The two freshmen then, Julia Ingram is a freshman out of high school locally here for us, and Marcella Benner is also a local high school kid for us. Schedule's always tough for us, so we had a bit of a schedule change as we were supposed to go to Puerto Rico and play in a really good tournament over there, and obviously the travesty of the hurricane that hit over there has now forced that cancellation. So we do have those that tournament now, those games now moved here over Thanksgiving, so it creates 2 more home games for us, and nobody ever complains much about home games. But we open up with Spring Hill in West Georgia here in a regional crossover at the beginning of the year, and then we've got 27 games on the schedule. 26 of those 27 are regional games. We open a conference play the first week there on a Wednesday and a Saturday with 2 tremendous opponents from a year ago in Eckerd and Nova. So there's no warm-up games anymore. There's no games to knock the rust off. You got to come out of the gates ready to play. So we'll be playing a very competitive conference and regional schedule, as the conference is always going to be good. The parity's there, great coaches, great players. So expect nothing but a grind all the way through.